This demo will go over the Target CW Expense Center. This system is designed for 1099s and W-2s to be able to submit their expenses and their invoices. Once Target CW has the worker set up in the system, we'll email them a username and password to log on. The URL is expense.targetcw.com. This demo is just going to go over the basics of being able to upload the receipts and invoice information to the system and have it approved. So the first thing the worker does is logs into the system. Once they log into the system, you want to click on the My Expense/Invoice sheet. From here, they click on Add New Expense Sheet. Then the contractor will put in a description for it. Next, the worker will click on the project name. Right now, the project name for GoPro is going to be set up for whoever the approver is. So if Mario is the approver, it's going to be Approver Mario. Next, they'll select the type of expense that it is. If it's auto rental, they'll just get auto rental Hertz. And they'll put in how much it cost. And then they'll give it another name if they want to for the event or project if it's something more specific than Red Bull that they need to identify. And they click on Add. Next, what the contractor will do is key in the actual amount of the invoice that they're going to be submitting to GoPro through Target CW. And they do that by going to the Billable Project item. So you click on Billable Project and put in their shooting and editing work for Red Bull. Next, they'll key in the actual dollar amount. And this item that they're keying in right now is in lieu of actually submitting an invoice to Target CW or GoPro. This will make it so everything's submitted online, there's accountability, tracking, etc. After they submit the information for the actual billable project, they'll click on the Add button. And next, they can start adding attachments and documentation. So for example, for the Hertz, they would click on Attachment, they would hit Browse, upload a document, and give that document a name, C for Rent-A-Car. Hit Upload. Then they would close out this window, and once they've submitted all the receipts and all the information and keyed in all the line items for the particular project they just worked on, event they completed, they hit the Submit button. Next, what they'll need to do is the approver will receive an email asking them to log into the system and actually approve the invoices and expenses that the contractor uploaded. The approver will also receive an email with their username and password to log into the system. Once the approver logs in, they're going to go ahead and click on Expense/Invoice Approval, and they'll see the invoice that I just submitted a few moments ago, Shoot for Red Bull, the date. From here, they can approve it or reject it, or they can click on the details by clicking on the individual's name. Once they do that, they'll be able to see the actual details of what was submitted. The project name, the actual item, the description, and the dollar amounts that were keyed in. They can also click on the Attachments button and see the actual physical attachments that were just uploaded into the system. If everything looks good to the approver, they click on the Approve button, add a comment if they prefer, and hit Update Expense Entry Approvals. And that's the complete process of adding invoices and expenses into the system and approving them. After this happens, Target CW will create a payment to the contractor and create an invoice to GoPro. All the information is kept in here, so there'll be reports available for the managers, so they can do reports by the project or by the worker. They can also look at the receipts at any time, and they can go over the billing information that comes from Target CW. As always, if you have questions, feel free to call or email us. Again, the URL for this system is expense.targetcw.com. Thank you.